folks are learning a lot of stuff. We actually learned of a new candidate that's running for Congress here. She was fantastic. So
yeah,
lots of great stuff going on down here.
Pete, but what is the Alabama Forestry Association? Give us a little bit of high level, like wood world is what I talk about all day long.
Yep.
Where in the wood world are we? What does ResourceWise do? Just give me a little bit of context, if you could.
Well, Alabama Forestry Association is the largest association for forestry in the state. They promote, the industry here. But ResourceWise is a data analytics firm that covers forest products industry globally.
Right.
We started in the South 24 years ago, but we've expanded around the world now. The South really is our home.
I love it. What are we going to hear on stage this morning? You're the moderator, or you're actually the keynote speaker this morning?
I'm the keynote speaker and moderator. So what you're going to hear really is how great the southern forest is and how great the Alabama forest is. And one thing that we have to do as an industry really is keep on promoting that. But what we also have to do is realize that the world is changing around us a little
Sure.
bit. And some of the practices we do and some of the interactions we have with communities and really global communities is going to impact what we do day to day. And although many people like me are a private landowner and we don't like necessarily people telling us what to do with
Sure.
our land, guess what? A lot of those are coming, whether it's from corporates or it's from the next generation that wants and demands us to be more sustainability or regulation. And it's a big challenge. It is probably the challenge over the next 5 or 10 years for Alabama landowners.
And here's your main guy. Who's going to be on the panel? Brian Fair and all them guys. Who are you moderating? What's the conversation about? We'll cut all this stuff up. You know what I mean? Just roll with it.
Yes. So we have Brian Fair, who is a manufacturer of forestry equipment, and then we have the president of Canfor Southern. Canfor Southern Forest Products. Anyways, that is
Lee
Goodley. And then we have Inez Perez, who runs the farm credit system. So we're basically going to talk about the state of the industry and what they believe the next 5 to 10 years looks like.
What do you think it looks like? You're in the data space, and you guys have operations in your company globally.
Yeah.
So you kind of see this industry through and through, as well as other industries. But tell me about what your perspective is on forestry for the next decade.
I don't think a lot of people really realize how dynamic this industry is. What a lot of what we see has happened in the last, say, 10 to 15 years is that Alabama and southern tree growers have grown a lot of trees. We grow about 40% more trees than we use, right? Which means prices are low. That's negative for landowners, but it's very positive for manufacturers. And there's been a flood of capital coming into the southern forest products industry from all over the world, wanting to build new plants or acquire assets. That's what I'm going to talk a little bit about. And then also on top of that, there's a lot of new technologies coming on.
Right.
From new bioenergy technology, sustainable aviation fuel, nanotechnology. It's a fascinating world out here. It's incredibly dynamic. And that's what point I want to get across here, is that the industry is alive and well and growing, but it's growing in ways that are non-traditional, and we just have to rise to the occasion as landowners, as people in this industry.
Wow. Yeah, love it. Well, thank you. Can we go grab Brian?